Attention, please. AOA Flight 19X, London to New York, will be slightly delayed. Passengers are advised to check in baggage and await further announcements. Attention, s'il vous plaît. Vol AOA numéro 19X à destination de New York sera retardé de quelques minutes. Les passagers sont avisés d'enregistrer leurs bagages et d'attendre notre prochain avis.
Oh, come on, dude. There's no mystery about it. It's a Selson motor, not a human female. I'll pull it, check it, and see what's wrong. It's an instrument. It won't lie to you.
AOA Flight 19X for New York is now open for boarding at gate 12. Please have boarding passes and all travel documents ready for passport control.
All right, Mr. Holcomb. You're all set to go, sir. You'll be departing from Lounge 4.
Thank you. Flight 19X. What's this X rating, partner?
Spot of luck for you, sir, actually. It's an extra flight. You'll have the bird practically to yourself this trip.
Yep, I surely would like that. Let me help you with that, ma'am.
No, thank you. I can manage. Hello, I'm Sheila O'Neill. Has my husband checked in yet?
That he has, Mrs. O'Neill. He just went to the cargo office.
Oh, fine. Half a sec while I get my passport out.
We'll take care of that for you, sir. Not to worry. Thank you.
That's a lot of fuel for such a light passenger list. Are we expecting a hurricane?
You're pretty heavy on cargo. Look at your manifest.
Architectural features, 11,000 pounds. What the devil could that be?
In this case, part of an abbey.
What?
I kid you not. The guy shipping it told me. Name's O'Neill. In fact, he's aboard your flight. It's a chapel room from some old English abbey. Even an altar. And he's going to set it up in a place he's building on Long Island.
Final call for AOA Flight 19X to New York, boarding at gate 12.
About it now.
Attention, s'il vous plaît. Dernier appel du vol AOA numéro 19X pour New York.
Now, you're sure? You're sure I'm on the extra flight, the cargo flight?
It's all taken care of, Mrs. Pinder.
Thank you.
Mrs. Pinder, would you please leave the dog here?
Damon, he's coming with me.
In the hold, madam. Now, don't worry. It's very comfy down there, and he'll enjoy it.
But you have very few passengers on this flight. Please, can't he come with me?
Regulations, madam.
You understand, don't you, Damon? I have to. But I'll hold you personally responsible for his safety.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. O'Neill, your wife went on ahead. She should be on board by now.
Now, that lady who was just here, is she on our flight?
Mrs. Pinder?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know her?
Yes, unfortunately.
Hey, you ready for this? 10 passengers.
And 9 stewardesses?
No, just the 2 of us. Come on up front, hon. Jenkins says they all go first cabin, okay?
But what happened? I don't know. AOA control, 19er X-ray. Say, what is with the weather?
No change, 19er. Surface wind northeast, 6 knots.
Are you kidding? We've just been hit in the face by some of the North Pole.
Say again, 19er.
Thank you, 19er.
I think we just had a lesson in the famous not-to-be-believed English summer weather.
Final call for
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
It's quite all right.
Good heavens. That's flight 19X. That's boarding right now, sir.
Yes, it would be, wouldn't it?
Achtung bitte. Letzter Aufruf für AUA 106 nach New York. Einsteigen durch Außen.
Howdy,
Hello. You're in the front section. I left your bag up there.
Oh, there. You by yourself?
Come on, I'll take the seat.
Good evening.
Anywhere in the front section, please?
Okay.
Good evening. That's in the back section.
Seatbelts, no smoking, flight attendants.
Check, check, check.
You just made it.
Yes, of course.
Any seat, just any seat back there.
Thank you very much.
Here. Oh, okay. Got it? Uh-huh.
Let's get the show on the road.
Place the mask over your face and breathe normally until you are advised it is not necessary. Now, in accordance with federal safety regulations, the cabin stewardess will demonstrate the use of the life jackets, which are located under the seats.
V1. Rotate. V2 plus 10.
AOA 19 X-ray. You're cleared to New York via Shannock Direct. Then J3, Bravo route. Climb and maintain flight level 370. Squawk code 2100. Departure frequency will be 124.1. Over.
Roger, AOA 19 X-ray is clear to New York via Shannock Direct. J3, Bravo route, maintain flight level 370, squawk 2100, departure 124.1.
Roger 19 X-ray. Clearance correct. Have a nice trip.
You know, I think maybe I'm going to put some black stone on the floor here around the altar.
Very nice if you're planning to use it for a bar.
That's a little nasty, isn't it, dear?
Yes, I suppose it is. I guess I'm just bloody tired of the whole business.
It's your ancestral chapel we're riding on, darling. Over $100 a mile.
You can afford it, Alan.
It's fortunate I can afford to save something ancient and beautiful when your family estates are becoming condominiums and parking lots.
Well, maybe that isn't all bad.
You really want to quarrel, don't you?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a little edgy tonight. Here you go.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Say, haven't I heard of you somewhere, Mr. Holcomb?
Gee, honey, my business manager would be disappointed if you hadn't. I've been starring in a Western in Italy. My last one, Rimrock, made 15 mil.
No, I think I must have confused you with someone else.
Mr. O'Neill, I thought it only fair to warn you that I'm on board.
Miss Pinder, I thought we had all this out in English court.
And I came prepared to try it again in an American court. Mrs. O'Neill, I cannot believe that you would acquiesce in the uprooting of these priceless relics.
Please, leave me out of it.
Sacrilege. Sacrilege.
I hardly regard it as that.
You really don't know what's down in that hole, do you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Pinder, but this forward section is reserved for first-class passengers.
You'll regret it. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ernie.
It's all right.
I'd hoped that part of it was over.
There's a cause for every crank these days. But if I'm going to be attacked by a lady crusader, I need a drink. Come on.
Thanks, I'll stay here.
You know, you're really a barrel of laughs tonight.
I imagine you'll find somebody in the bar who is. Alan, I'm sorry.
Oh, why don't you cool it, huh? Okay, I don't care. You know, this sounds a little off.
Naturally. Closer to heaven, the more discordant.
Oh, man, why don't you just put me on your back and walk us across the water?
There was a time. Now I'd sink.
Sir, you know that's against the rules?
I'll tell you something. I'm bored with rules.
Everything okay, Mom?
Well, my little girl's just a teeny bit nervous. But I'm sure once she's asleep...
It's okay, honey. I'll tell the captain. No more bumps tonight.
What do you see, Frank?
Clear all round, negative on buildup. Beats me what that one could have been.
Seatbelts, Captain? Now save them. They pay to walk around this flying hotel. Let's let them live a little. Cornwall 26. It's 3 minutes late. Must be a headwind building they didn't tell us about.